Day two of the Seattle Seahawks media availability, and today we got to talk to Devon Witherspoon, Leonard Williams, and Charles Cross. And here's what those players had to say with life under Mike Macdonald.
What we've been around, what I've been around since I've been here. So, but it's a nice little change though. So,
how's he different?
Different as far as the way he runs things around here, the way he talks terminology when we speaking about football, and then just the way he teaches us about the stuff we're learning. He was able to scheme and then give different looks and different coverages at stuff that they was running. I can't wait to see how he gonna relate to us. I do. I think he'll use me in a way that I should be used, and then it's gonna play out perfect. The stuff that I can improve on, the stuff that I did well, the stuff I didn't do well. So when you look back at over the year, it's exciting because I had a good year, but it could be a lot better. And then that's what Coach keeps telling me every day. He's like, you had a good year, but you got so much more potential. And I can't wait to exploit that. Just terminology, the way how he speaks ball, how we communicate with this and with that, it's just gonna be different in general.
Enjoyed it, spent time with my family. Had a pretty off season. Getting to know each other and just building that trust between each other.
I think I was just being open-minded to the process, being an older vet in the league. I feel like at the same time, I think I put enough good film of myself in those 8 weeks of my time I had here to put myself in good position wherever I ended up. I think I had a good enough resume to at least feel comfortable in that process of where I might end up. I'm excited that it was here. Why did I choose here? I think I built relationships here. You know, I was obviously sad about Pete leaving. He was a great coach, a big part of the reason why I made the transition to come to Seattle. He was a big part of me coming here, and we had that USC connection. He was a fun coach to play for. But even outside of the coaching staff, I built relationships in the locker room as well. And, I kind of wanted to continue with that. I mean, he clearly had he had the top defense in the NFL last year. And, playing for a defensive head coach really excites me. I'm playing for a guy that knows that, games are won on the defensive side of the ball. And that's how I think. I think we have a great offense. I think we have explosive playmakers, and I trust that side of the ball. But from any defensive player, I want them to think that we're going to be the ones that's going to win the game. And I think, Mike kind of shares that same mindset. The team and with the coaches and with Mike, as an overall feeling, you can just tell there's a sense of urgency right now. And in a way, that's kind of bringing everyone closer together. That's making everyone, be so locked in and like in meetings and in the weight room on the field. It's like you could just tell there's a different sense of like everyone's like locked in on a different level. And I remember the first day we came into the team meeting, Mike pointed out that there's empty walls in the hallways and things like that. And for a person like me, I think that made me really excited, and I hope it made the rest of the guys excited because we're obviously going to respect tradition and the history of the Seahawks, but I think it's given us like a clean foundation to like create whatever we want to be. We're not chasing to like be like any other team that's been here before. We want to create our own identity. I obviously was like still filling people out and filling out, things like that. So I think going into this year, I feel a lot more comfortable with my position on the team, being an older guy and stepping into that leadership role. And I think we also brought in some vets, like we just talked about with Hank, to also step up into that leadership role. And, every year, like I said, it's going to be a new team. Regardless if you're going back to the same team or not, it's going to be a new team every year. So, you look forward to like seeing who the leaders of the team are going to be every year.
All right, there you have it, some snippets from those players, and really it continues. That is, players are impressed by Mike Macdonald. There's a new vibe in here. There's a new excitement going into the season. From the VMAC in Renton, I'm Asvita Maria for the CascadiaSports.net report.